and welcome to ForegoingFunction, where we do not care about if a game works, we just care about how much fun we're having. And today we're going to talk about the top 3 games in the MMO half month. What was the MMO half month? Well, the MMO half month was a half month. If you will, just hold on. What is a half month? Half a month. There you go. So, what games, out of all the games we played on the channel, because there are many other MMOs that exist, just off the top of my head, I can't think of any, because MMOs are all the same. Not really. That is why we have a list of the best. So, I'm also joined here by my good friend Adam. Adam, say hello to the people.
Yo.
Yep, that was a hello. So, taking the number 3 spot in the MMO half month is Star Wars The Old Republic. Now, this game is actually really bad. I'm just gonna say it. Everything about this game is horrible, atrocious, no good, and no one should ever play it. Except it is a BioWare RPG MMO, which means the story in it is absolutely fantastic. It is good for one playthrough, and that's it. Never touch that game with a 10-foot pole. The PvP in it's also good, so, you know, frog dogs, rotworms, be a frog dog. Frog dogs for life. Adam, any comments? You don't know what this game is. Any comments on it?
No.
Okay, moving on. Taking the number 2 spot is a game I hold dear. Tera. Why do I hold this game dear? I have no idea. Maybe because you can have pink drill hair and run around with pink drill hair. So, Tera is a subsection of MMORPGs called an action combat MMO. I think it's action something. I don't know. Just action. What does that mean? It means the combat is always fluid, which means you can move around and you can combo your attacks. You're not really limited to just mashing buttons around like you are in games like WoW. Wow, that's an MMO that's not... I didn't play. Let's see. Tera, very fun game, and actually, Adam, you've played Tera before, so any thoughts on it?
Yeah, you and me played it together, and it was pretty good.
Tera is a game that I can only play in like 30-minute burst. There's not much to it.
It's literally talk to the person, get the armor.
Talk to the person, get the armor, put on the armor. I have about an hour-long Tera video on my channel. If you want the whole Tera experience, just watch that. Basically, I turn in a bunch of quests, and then I just enthuse over pink gothic dresses. Because pink gothic dresses are pretty pink.
Yep.
Anyway, moving on to the number 1 spot. This one was kind of a toss-up for me, so I just wrote down 2 things. Can I do that? Sure, why not? It's my top 3. Shut up. So, the first game is ArchAge. ArchAge is... it's a very good game. It's beautifully animated, but what I love most about it are the cat people in it. The cat people are really cool because they have an interesting way of moving through their environment. And honestly, if you're, like, playing a game, you probably want to stand out. So, being these cat people is an excellent choice just to stand out, because you get down on all fours and just kind of book it around everywhere. It's great. It's fantastic. It's like all the appeal of being a Char from Guild Wars 2, but with the added bonus of playing it in an actually fun game. Badooch. I don't know what else to say about the game. To me, the game, it has probably one of the best class systems in any MMO ever. Basically, what you get to do is you get to pick 3 different skill sets, and then you can combine these skill sets however you want. So, do you want to be a necromancer, defensive, balloon? Why a balloon? Because I couldn't think of any of the other classes. You can combine them all together, and you can get some crazy class combinations. Like, you can be a magical tank that also wields a sword and a bow, because why not? Have you ever heard of ArchAge?
No.
Okay. And finally, probably the game I would pick as number 1 overall, but I didn't
Is
feel
RuneScape?
right since it got its own week, and that'd be unfair. Wildstar. It's the game we're playing right now that I've just been walking around in circles in. Wildstar is quickly becoming one of my favorite games of all time. Its fast-paced combat is incredible. It feels like a MOBA and an MMO mixed into one game. The PvP is astronomically good. This is a game that if you have the skill, you will literally never take damage, because it uses this amazing system called the telegraph system. Every enemy and every player displays what they're going to do on the ground, kind of like in a MOBA. And you have the option to dodge out of the way and also dodge into the attacks too. Say if it's a teammate healing you. And besides that, the game is just stunning. It's not stunningly beautiful, but it's cartoonishly beautiful. What do I mean by that? Everything just has its own flair, a uniqueness that makes it its own entity, kind of like WoW back in the day. And plus, it's got the Makari who almost look like Dr. Nefarious from Ratchet & Clank, which, that's incredible. Also, the engineer plays almost like Ratchet & Clank, which is also a great point. I mean, if you want a really fun game that is free and just has a mind-blowing amount of content, get Wildstar. It's fantastic. You can put a ramen bowl on your mount. A ramen bowl. So, Adam, do you know anything about Wildstar?
Nope.
Basically, in case you're wondering, why is Adam even here? Well, he called me up and reminded me I needed to do this video.
Pretty much.
Anyway, Wildstar, ArchAge, winners of MMO month, congratulations. And goodbye. Bye!